The
Welcome
year
back
was
to Cross Cultural
1845.
Insights. Please
A
let us
dark
know in the
shadow
comment
fell
section
over
below.
Ireland.
We love
A
hearing your
mysterious
thoughts.
blight had destroyed the potato crops, the country's primary food source. Within months, a nation was starving, and the world seemed to be looking the other way. Visual. A majestic portrait of Sultan Abdulmecid I appears. The music shifts to a more hopeful, epic tone. Narrator. But thousands of miles away, in the heart of the Ottoman Empire, a young sultan decided to act. This is the incredible true story of how an Islamic leader reached across continents to save a Christian nation. A story of humanity that transcends borders. Welcome to Cross-Cultural Insights. Visual, maps of Ireland, and historical sketches of the Great Famine. Narrator. The Great Hunger, or the Potato Famine, was one of the deadliest disasters in history. Over 1 million people died of starvation and disease. Mothers had no food for their children, and families were evicted from their homes. Narrator. At the time, Ireland was under British rule. While the world knew of the suffering, political games made it difficult for aid to reach those who needed it most. Visual. Split screen showing Queen Victoria and Sultan Abdulmecid, the first narrator. When Sultan Abdulmecid, the first of the Ottoman Empire, heard of the tragedy, he immediately pledged £10,000 to help the Irish people. In today's money, that's over $1 million. Visual. Illustration of a formal letter or diplomatic seal. Narrator. But there was a catch. British diplomats asked the Sultan to reduce his donation to just £1,000. Why? Because Queen Victoria had only donated £2,000 herself, and protocol dictated that no one should outshine the monarch's generosity. Visual. Animation of ships sailing through a stormy Atlantic Ocean. Narrator. The Sultan officially sent the £1,000, but his conscience wouldn't let him stop there. He decided to help in secret. He loaded 5 large ships with wheat, corn, and food supplies. Visual. A map showing the route from Istanbul to the Irish port of Drogheda. Narrator. The British Navy tried to block the ships from entering the major ports. However, the Ottoman sailors bypassed the blockade and docked secretly at the small port of Drogheda. They unloaded the life-saving food and vanished back into the mist. Visual. Modern-day footage of Drogheda, Ireland, and the Drogheda United football logo. Narrator. If you visit the Irish town of Drogheda today, you will see something remarkable. The logo of their local football club, Drogheda United, features a crescent and a star. Narrator. It's not an accident. It is a tribute to the Ottoman Sultan. The people of Ireland never forgot that when they were at their lowest, a hand was stretched out from the east to save them. In 2010, the mayor of Drogheda even presented a plaque to the Turkish ambassador saying, "The Irish people have never forgotten this uncommon kindness." Visual. Uplifting images of different cultures shaking hands or helping each other. Narrator. This story reminds us that kindness has no religion and compassion has no nationality. It is a perfect example of the cross-cultural insights that bring our world together. Narrator. What do you think of the Sultan's secret mission? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more stories from history. I'm your host, and this is Cross-Cultural Insights.